What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to go to one of my favorite malls to go Funko Pop hunting, and at one of the stores at that mall there's something special that I wanted to pick up for you guys that I think is pretty cool. So with that being said, and without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go. Alrighty folks, made it on over to the shops at Southtown Mall. Like I said, I have something cool that I'm going to be doing at Pop City today, but I also want to go to all of the other stores that are here. So like Raz Closet, there's a Hot Topic, a Box Lunch, an FYE, even a Go Games. There's a lot of things to visit here. So let's go on in and we'll see what they've got in store for me. Okay folks, I made my way over to Box Lunch. I'm not really seeing too much that is new though. They got everything separated into categories and I feel like I've seen most of this stuff. Oh, you know what? I think this is a brand new piece, guys. They have the Watermelon Stitch right here, which limited to 9,500 pieces exclusive to Box Lunch. I'm surprised that they still have all of these here. Granted, you know, it's like the millionth Stitch Pop that we have, so I guess it kind of makes sense that it's still here. But I mean, for a limited piece pop, I thought, you know, maybe even Stitch, it could be a little bit more popular, especially with the movie coming out, but that is definitely a cool one to see. I haven't seen that one in person yet. I think these might be new, guys. The two different Polly Pocket Pops right here. Those are interesting. Okay, I think these might be new as well, guys. We have a pop from Nope and also Get Out. Even maybe the Us Pop might be new as well, but yeah, if you guys want to take a look at those are pretty sweet. I think that Tiger Woods Pop is new as well. I'm not sure I recognize Sunday Red. Is that like Tiger Woods brand? I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like he does have a little logo, the same logo on his hat, so it might be. But then I think these two are new as well, guys. A couple of different Gundam Pops too. So I guess those are fun to see, ones that I haven't seen before. But yeah, taking a look and panning over a little bit of everything else, not noticing much new other than the things that I showed you. I guess these are a little bit newer, guys, with Astrid and Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon, the live action movie. But other than that, guys, I think that is pretty much going to do it for Box Lunch. Went next door over to Hot Topic, guys, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like Hot Topic hasn't been getting in a lot of new stuff lately. Looks like this is a restock of the Invader Zim that they had from WonderCon, but I guess this one's somewhat new, the Aurora with the diamond, I guess, on the box, not the sticker. It's kind of a weird, I think it's exclusive to Hot Topic if I'm not mistaken, but going through some of their pops, guys, you'll have to let me know if your Hot Topic is pretty similar. I personally have not noticed many new pops coming into any of my stores that are near me, so let me know down below what your Hot Topics are looking like, but that was pretty much it. Okay guys, before I head to Pop City, I'm on the lower level of the mall here at Raz Closet. There also is Go Games right over there and FYE, so 3 more stores to visit, and then we'll head on over to Pop City, but let's head on over to, or head on into Raz Closet first. What better place to start than with the Grail case? Obviously, he's got some heavy hitters, and I always show off the really cool pops in here, but if you guys want to take a look at all the different things that are in here, don't think there's anything that I am looking for today specifically, but I always like checking out all the different Grails in here. I do like that Soli, by the way. That's a part of the challenge series that I need to eventually pick up a Soli, but we're here just hanging out at the mall, just showing off all the cool stuff, kind of like a little highlight reel, if you will. But yeah, more Grails that are up there as well. A couple that are in here, especially some of the diecast stuff. And then obviously we'll check out this case that is back here as well. I do really like that Freddy's Ride though, and the Ghost Rider one right there too. Those are both pretty sweet, but a bunch of different anime stuff that are in here. Some really cool signed pops, especially Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think those are pretty sweet signed. That is a really fun show, guys. We got Genos right there from One Punch Man. The signed Boo as well. I'm just kind of, like I said, doing a little bit of a highlight reel. That Cyclops is awesome from the X-Men 97 line. We got Pebbles in there. Signed E.T. I wonder, like, voice actor of E.T.? I'll have to ask about that one, but tons of fun pops in here. We have a Heisenberg as well, the crystal blue one, 2 Daredevil pops. Those have been really popular as well, especially with the Disney Plus series that's come out, but tons of great stuff to look at. I guess we can come over here as well. Love me some original Sesame Street. I love the Pirates of the Caribbean pops. Got to show those ones off as well. OG Home Alone is cool too. All the different pops from that. And then just trying to see if there's anything else that I want to show off to you guys. Lots of television, lots of different movie pops that are in here, like a good mix of like older and some newer stuff. Like, it's definitely worth a visit to come here and see what they have, because he's always getting in new stuff. Tons of different sports and WWE that are in here. What else do we have? A bunch of different horror things as well, if you guys want to take a look at those. A little bit of a video game section as well. Some League of Legends, some Sonic pops that are down there, along with some Fortnite. Some more Disney and animated stuff down here too. I love that Pork Chop Chase. That's awesome. Some Green Box Disney as well. The Incredible pops that are on the back right there.
just like I said, tons of great stuff to look at. Okay, so one really cool thing that Renee was showing me, he's the owner of Raz Closet, is this prototype right here. So I believe this is the prototype of Aaron Rodgers, and actually I'm giving you a little bit of a hint. That's why we're actually here at the mall today, is to deal with prototypes. So another hint for you. But yeah, so there's this Aaron Rodgers one. He's actually given this to me, and we're going to be selling this on the next Whatnot auction. So if you're interested in this prototype and you want more like information about like lineage and stuff like that, just let me know. But yeah, that's going to be available in the next auction.
All right, before we go into the next store, guys, I just wanted to let you know about today's sponsor of the video, Whatnot. It's an awesome online marketplace for anything collectible, guys. Not just Funko Pops, but I'm talking like sports cards, video games, you name it, they've got it. I've got my monthly Funko Pop auction coming up on the 2nd of June. I'll have some awesome items, guys, that I'm auctioning off over there, and I will have a giveaway, which I will let you know at the end of this video what that giveaway is. But get excited regardless, there should be some awesome stuff. And if you're a first-time user of the app, guys, you can get $15 off of your first purchase. If you're using it in my auction, if you're using it anywhere throughout the app, it doesn't matter, you can still use it. But again, thank you so much to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. All the links will be down below, guys, to bookmark the show to get that discount. But let's head on into the next store. Decided to go by FYE Next before we go into Pop City, guys. And honestly, their selection is, you know, it's okay. There's a couple of new things here and there. I just wonder if tariffs are affecting getting in like new stock of things, or if like FYE is choosing not to get in new products, but they had a little bit of a clearance section right here. Couple of like, you know, somewhat newer things with the Thundercats 2-pack, some larger pops right there as well. Went right next door over to Go Games, and it was pretty much the same, if not a little bit worse. Just kind of panning over some of the stuff that they have, some somewhat newer stuff, some restocks of things. So I mean, nothing too crazy, honestly. I think, well, actually this Ripley is a new one. If you guys love the Alien Pops, I think that one's kind of fun. Then just going through all their different sections of things that they have, guys. Some more anime things, a possibility of a chase with that Dobby down there. But let's head on over to Pop City next.
Okay, folks, I made it on over to Pop City. Obviously, we're going to check out all the cool pops that they have, but I'm excited to show you what they have waiting for me behind the counter. But if you guys want to take a look at some of the fun out-of-box pops that they have on display, plenty of really cool things that represent a lot of different fandoms, if you ask me. But yeah, I love that they've got this in the front of the store. So I was told that they actually have a bunch of new arrivals, so anything that I find cool or unique, I'll definitely show it off to you guys. But let's kind of dive into it. Let's kind of see what they have in store for me, at least new stuff, before we get into the one thing I was telling you about. If you guys didn't know, so they made Coraline Pops last year, like brand new ones, and they still have some excellent value. So like YB is one of them, and also the two sisters right there that are on the back. So if you guys ever find those Coraline Pops, unless they've restocked them, newer ones that actually have some decent value, it's kind of interesting. But yeah, scanning through everything, I love seeing some of the original Jurassic Park Pops right there with Dr. Alan Grant. That's always a good one. I mean, there's just so many different things to look through. It's kind of hard to just pinpoint one specific thing, or a couple of different things. Do love me the Gladiator Pops. Figured I'd give that a little bit of a shout out with Commodus and also Maximus. I loved the first movie. I loved the second movie. So maybe one day I'll have to get those pops. Okay, and then looking through all of these, I think I showed these off last time I was here, guys, but the Pop Asia Smurfs, those are definitely some interesting ones. Big Trouble Little China right there with the lightning. What year did that one come out? Okay, looks like that one is from 2014, so that's like around an 11-year-old pop, and it's actually a cool set too. Yeah, taking a look at some of the other pops that are on the back right there, I think Jack Burton's probably the most valuable out of the set, but anyways, a fun set of pops you don't see very often. Another fun old pop that I came across, I'm not sure value-wise where a lot of these are at, but we have Planet of the Apes right here. This one is General Ursus, I think that's how you say that, but an older set of pops came out in 2013, so these are 12-year-old pops. I love looking at the older stuff though. Looks like we got a bunch of different television, a bunch of different movies in here. Little Shop of Horrors is definitely a fun set for sure, guys. We have Baby Audrey too, and also just normal Audrey. I think this one's probably the more valuable out of the whole set. I think Audrey 2 actually has a chase, and that one goes for about the same amount. But yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, if you didn't know, have some pops. Down here, they've got a couple of different Bob's Burgers pops, which I heard a rumor that they're making some new ones. I'm really excited about that. One of my favorite shows. We have a Charlie Bucket right there from Willy Wonka. And then I'm trying to decide what other... Ooh, Mean Girls as well. There's an original set of Mean Girls pops. Those are harder to find. I think they just recently came out with some new ones, so you can get some of those characters for cheaper now. But Looking through everything else, I mean, there's definitely a lot to explore. Tons of really cool Star Wars grails in this case if you guys want to take a look at some of those. That Qui-Gon Jinn is pretty awesome. What else do we have in here? The holographic Obi-Wan is up there. Holographic Emperor, Boba Fett droids. That's a hefty pop at like $1,000. Whew, that's a crazy one. So I will give you a hint. What we are actually dealing with today is actually has to deal with a sports pop, and more specifically, baseball. Now, it actually might even be the same set as this Chris Bryant. I'm trying to go through all the different names on here and see. Yeah, it actually is a part of this one, guys. So I think we'll dive into it here in a second, but that gives you a little teaser of why we're here today. I also think last time I was here, I showed off all of these different displays with like the Halo pops that are in there. Those are pretty rad. Going over here, we have the Transformers ones, which are cool. And then also all the different pops from the Alien series as well. So if you guys didn't know, you can actually vote on these displays on social media. So if you go and follow Pop City on Instagram, you can go vote for your favorite display. All right, coming on over to the Grail case, guys. They have a lot of cool things to look at. El Chapulín Colorado is a cool older one. A couple pops from Hannibal that are on the bottom right there. Trying to see if there's anything else. There's so many cool pops in here, guys, with some original Disney stuff with the Merida, the Genie, the M&M B Rabbit's always a good one. If you guys didn't know, they made Hamilton pops, and Lafayette, I think, is the most expensive out of the entire set. But moving right along, original Electro from Hot Topic, the Luffy and Foxy 2-pack Chase, which is cool, the glow-in-the-dark Captain America from Barnes & Noble, Brooke from One Piece, that Golden Freddy's pretty sweet, some Bleach pops, that Raven's great, some other cool One Piece Naruto pops in there, some fun original chases with Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. The Loch Ness Monster is great too, and some fun original WWE pops that you don't see often. This case is almost dedicated to all different autograph pops, so if you guys want to take a look at some of those, I really like those Animaniacs. I think those are sweet. Also Aang signed, that's awesome too. Tons of different WWE, some other voice actors. You got a Fluffy that's in there as well, Gabriel Iglesias. But yeah, tons of great sign pops. Okay, so on to the reason why I'm here, guys. So if you guys didn't know, one of the prototypes that I have in my collection, if you guys don't know what prototypes are, they're pretty much like the first molds that they make of a Funko Pop to kind of test productions, colors, that kind of stuff. And so one that I came across a couple of years ago that I got in an event was this baseball player right here. And for the longest time, I've been trying to figure out who it is, whether it is like Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, and I've actually came to the conclusion who it is. So the year on the bottom is 2018, so it's a part of that 2018 MLB line. And well, the one pop that I've come to the conclusion that it is Yadier Molina right here. And so the reason why I think it's Yadier Molina, well, it is from that 2018 line, and that was the same back of the box that I was showing to you on the Chris Bryant pop that was over there. Granted, this one is a little bit of a different variant because it does have that gray jersey, but that's the closest that I've been able to find it in person. And the reason why I know it's Yadier Molina is because the skin tones actually match on both of these guys. The Mike Trout, he had a little bit of a lighter skin tone, but I think that this right here is a perfect match. And I hope they don't mind that I took this out of the box to compare, but yeah, this guy's coming home with me, and I finally have, I guess, a box, if you will. It's a little bit different because he has the gray jersey, but I consider it, you know, to be complete. And yeah, we actually have a box for the prototype now. What do you guys think? Does that look pretty good in the box? I think so. I think it does.
Okay, I'm back at home. I mean, I showed this off pretty darn extensively, but let me actually show you the giveaway for the next auction. So Pop City actually threw in a pop and they said, hey, give this away at your next auction. I know it's coming up pretty soon. So they wanted to give away, guys, the con-stickered Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wanda 2-pack. There's even some Pop City stickers right there on the top with the protector and everything like that. So like I said, guys, link down below, bookmark the show because I am giving this one away thanks to Pop City. Definitely go and give Pop City a follow as well. And I mean, I already mentioned this in the video, guys, but I will be selling this prototype from Raz Closet. So if you guys are interested in that, check out the link down below as well for that show. But honestly, I am really excited to have this piece into my collection, guys. I finally got the Funko Pop for my prototype, and now it's just a fun way to display it. True, it's not the white jersey version, it is the gray jersey version, but I think You know what? Close enough. I don't know. I've never really seen this baseball pop in person, so I figured the first time I see it, I might as well buy it. And now I gotta find a place to display both of these. So this one might go where my like little mascot shelf is, and then this one might go next to maybe like my Sandlot pops. If I find a place, I'll definitely put in video clips. But anyways, guys, let me know down below, out of all the places that I went to, what was your favorite items that I came across? Pop City and Raz Closet always have some great stuff, so I'm sure you found something cool over there, but let me know down below. Also be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another, always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.